Good morning. Just wanted to come on. I woke up to some real devastating news that one of my favorite comedians, David Arnold, passed away, and um, it's it's sort of shocking because here I watch this guy just about every day on Instagram, and he worked out. He was very, very busy, doing a lot. Just completed his Netflix special. Was on tour again, um, and literally just uploaded a post last night where he and his wife was taking the credit cards from the daughters, Anna Grace and Ashlyn, because they misused the credit card and they missed the lessons. So his last lessons to his daughters with his wife was was teaching them about credit. And then all of a sudden this morning, he passed away. And of course that's shocking. So today I am just saying life is so precious today because we don't know what tomorrow brings us. We don't know if we're going to live through the night. We don't know if we're going to live through the next moment. And it's sort of hard. It's heartbreaking, of course. He was a really good family man, businessman. He traveled, he provided for his family, and just did so much. So I just wanted to just celebrate him in my little small way of just, honoring him through my voice, through the podcast, and just saying, rest in peace, Mr. David Arnold. And job well done. You kept us laughing with real life issues. I know that he struggled early on with drug addiction, and he just celebrated a big anniversary in 2020 of his addiction, of being drug free, and just had taken us on a journey. But the most I respect him so much more because of his family, because of his wife, his beautiful wife, and his two beautiful daughters. And we pray that, they were a close knit family. And he was always trying to teach them, but at the same time, he found fun in the everyday shenanigans between his wife and his daughters. So in learning about his death this morning and know that his last post last night was he must have died some time during this night, and just learning his post and just seeing it, it was like, wow, I just saw you, but I just saw you through Instagram. So with all that said, I just want to say that remember that life is so precious today because tomorrow is not promised to us. It never has been promised to us. Next second has not been promised to us. But if we have it within us and we know that we are not living the best life that we need to live, it would be my advice for you to live the best life that you have because he did. And I never forget, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago, he just bought his dream car and he was so excited about it. And his dream car was it was a sports car, it was burgundy. It was beautiful. And he was so excited. He had upgraded his wife again to another car a few weeks or a month or so before that. And so I'm just saying, you never know. He thought that he would never be here to accomplish the things that he did. But as God has it, he's the giver and taker of life. And so the final moments was him teaching his children about life and credit, and so the importance of credit. But it's sad, but at the same time, his time was up, and he lived his life to the fullest. And when I say that, he was living out his days, and he had given interviews, and I remember him just doing an interview with Ed Gordon, and Ed Gordon, I never thought I would be here, not in the sense of what it is here in death, but he never thought that he would accomplish and live to be able to see his accomplishments. And that's awesome. And that is for a man and a woman to live your best life, or however you identify, to live your best life no matter what. And to say that the Most High God has the final say in our lives. And while you're here, enjoy your life. No one should be judging you, but people do. So don't let that stop you. Just keep going, keep moving, keep doing the things that make you happy. And I've been talking about this in just about every podcast because I find so many people suffering because they feel like they're at the whim of someone else's harsh words. Let those words roll off your back, and you continue to step in the direction that you want to step in that is favorable for your life, that gives you purpose, that gives you joy, that brings you love, that gives you the things that you need to accomplish in your life while you're living and breathing. Trust me when I say this. We all struggle, every last one of us. We all struggle with life situations, no matter how they come, through our family, through our jobs, through our work, through things that we have not obtained, whatever it is. Don't let that stop you in your pathway. Do not let that stop you. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional. Just keep moving. That's important. And I'm reminded again because of his very last post that posted on yesterday, but I saw it last night. Mr. David Arnold, comedian, passed away. Must have been doing this night, this time. I mean, must have been doing the night time. And he didn't have any health issues that they know. He died of natural causes, according to his family. And I just say to you, we don't know when our last minute. So enjoy your life because, as I titled this podcast, life is so precious today. We don't have tomorrow. We don't have next Wednesday. We don't have next time your birthday come around. Enjoy your life. If you're making life decisions with respect to buying your house, moving into an apartment, buying your car, those are material things. Bring the actual joy. If you are in a situation to where you need to forgive or someone needs to forgive you, be that stronger person. Go to that person, ask to be forgiven. You know that you wronged somebody. And if another person know that they wronged you, you be the person to go to them and say, "Hey, I'm no longer mad. I forgive you." The forgetfulness part is whenever that happens. And maybe you'll live to see upper age. I don't know. And maybe you forget naturally about it. But what I experience on a daily basis, some things don't matter when you're dealing and working with someone that has dementia a little bit. You have to understand that they don't remember the times that they have been hurt by negative and mean people. They love everything. And I can only take the lessons from that. I pray that everybody that's listening to me and will listen to me, that you have a better day, that you have a better moment in your life, that when you say, I cannot deal with this stress and depression anymore, and find peace and happiness. And that comes only from you. Nobody else can give you that. You have to understand that you have the power to change your own life and your own journey, no matter how long it is. And with that being said, thank you so very much for listening. I wish you well today. Peace and blessings always. Bye bye.